What up? Y'all already know this is Punch Wrong Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shine himself, a.k.a. el adobo, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo, mi gente, pastor. Señores y señoras. Good news coming in the sport of boxing, man. Good news. Inoue versus Stephen Fulton working on the deal in Japan. Good. Y'all already know the number one pound for pound on my list. Now, Inoue. The undisputed bantamweight 3-division world champion, you could maybe say he's already a walking Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the most accomplished fighters of today. Now, we're working on the deal with Stephen Fulton. If y'all remember my pound for pound list, I probably had one of the first ones that had Stephen Fulton on the pound for pound list. People thought it was crazy. I had him before Devin Haney, had him before Shakur Stevenson. He beat Angelo Leo, then back-to-back beat Brandon Figueroa. They say that Brandon Figueroa is going to be fighting who? Brandon Figueroa is going to be fighting Mark Magsayo. They working on the deal with Mark Magsayo. I told y'all PBC is doing something good, but we gonna be talking about this PBC. We got Stephen Fulton, who is in PBC, going to be fighting in Japan. We don't know how the deal is going to be. Is Fox going to be on the deal? Is Top Rank is going to be on the deal? Is ESPN going to broadcast this fight? Probably ESPN. We don't know in the U.S. market because, it still does is partners up with Top Rank. We go Stephen Fulton, PBC. We got Mark Magsayo versus Brandon Figueroa. Mark Magsayo, who lost his last who lost versus Ray Vargas. He lost to Ray Vargas, but he beat Gary Russell Jr. when he was undefeated. So Mark Magsayo trying to get back on the rhythm of things versus Brandon Figueroa, who lost a tight fight with Stephen Fulton. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, man. We heard David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. I tweeted out. Go follow me on Twitter. I did tweet it out that PBC Showtime is going to take over the sport of boxing 2023. So we already got David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. We was going to get Jamel Charlo versus Tim Zhu, but it's postponed, but still we're going to get that fight. That's another PBC fight. We already heard Earl of Truth's been going to be fighting Keith on Tom Thurman, one of the biggest fights in the welterweight division today, PBC. We're talking about Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz in the heavyweight division, probably one of the biggest or the second biggest fight in the heavyweight division. We heard that Anthony Joshua is going to be fighting, I believe, Franklin. We're still waiting on the undisputed with Usyk and Tyson Fury, but you could say the second biggest heavyweight bout is Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder. Come on, y'all. Come on. You can hate it all you want, but we are going to speak on that. Shout out to people in the chat. Smash the like button on your way in. World Boxing TV in the building. Brian Guzman, one of the members of Punch the Debunking Boxing. What's good, Guzman? What's good? Rapstar Boxing 9 is the voice of the UK, London, bro. Go subscribe to his channel as well. Dímelo, everybody, my friends. Sorry I'm late. I was trying to find this audio clip because it's very, very important. But I couldn't find it. Because somebody don't know where the fuck is at. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but it's very important. But I could tell y'all, and I think y'all know people's angles in this community. So again, we got some good fights lining up. We still, I believe the Showtime is going to be coming out with a schedule, things of that nature, very, very soon. People still debating about Earl Spence and Earl Spence, Bud Crawford. I believe that's old news in my opinion. I'd rather focus on the Phenom in the welterweight division. We're gonna be talking about the welterweight division, but of course, Earl Spence versus Keith on Tom Thurman is a great fight. But 154 for no strap, I think it is unfortunate. We still want to hear from Keith Thurman. We want to hear from Earl Spence. We want to hear from whoever. I don't know if it's going to be on Fox. I don't know if it's going to be on Showtime. I don't believe that Steven Espinoza has spoken about it. What's good? Tip Bayless in the building. What's good? And we're going to be talking about the pay-per-view numbers. The pay-per-view numbers. People are hitting me up on Twitter, on DM, on my comment section, said, Punch, what are you talking about? Punch. I even have people that said, Punch, I respected you, Punch. I respected you. They trying to say that my number is not justified. They trying to say that my number You're not giving me the benefit of the doubt because I'm probably just a YouTuber that came along for years and I don't got no friends. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing what's happening behind the scenes. Even though that I do know a lot of things that's going behind the scenes. As a matter of fact, I advise fighters, I redline contracts, but because I am punch drunk boxing, and probably some of y'all seen me come from the mud in this community, y'all will be like, all right, Rick Glazer got the benefit of the doubt. Shout out to Rick Glazer. Rick Glazer has been in the business, Hall of Fame, New York City Hall of Fame, and I believe in the Boxing Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? He's working in the business of boxing, been a broker, been a bad matchmaker, has his own insiders, no lawyers, no attorneys, no people. But we also know that he has a vendetta with Al Heyman. He has a vendetta. He's on a crusade to damage this man's reputation as much as he can on a daily basis and all his fighters. He don't like Earl. He don't like Keith. He don't like Wilder. He calls them all the name of the book. They think they homosexual. He thinks the fans of these peoples are homosexual. This is what Rick Glazer is saying about anything that is aligned or anybody that's under with PBC. He will go after Steven Espinoza. He will go at anybody that's attached to PBC. And I also understand that this community, not this community, there's a community out there. There's a community out there that go against PBC. They feel like Al Heyman is the devil, Satan, Lucifer of boxing. And they believe in those narratives. They believe that it's Al Heyman holding boxing back. It's Al Heyman holding his fighters back. All of that. There's a community that hates Al Heyman and PBC. Anything that's affiliated with PBC, they hate it. There's another community that doesn't like let's say Top Rank and Bob Arum. There's a community that don't like Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is picking a corner. Everybody is creating their own narrative. But here in Punch Drunk Boxing, we break things down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. And even though that I got a nice shirt, Showtime, PPV, pay-per-view, I may know somebody that you don't know. I may know. I'm going to tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen. If you know who my source is, I don't think you ever question me. I don't even think you'll question me. Now, I may be believable when it caters to your narrative, when it caters to your argument. I understand this community very, very well. You don't have to believe me and where I get my information. And you don't have to tell me or ask me, hey, yo, Punch, who's your source, man? That's like you telling me what's my connect if I was a pusher. What kind of question is that? It looks like some of y'all ain't even street. What kind of question is that? You don't walk up to nobody and be like, yo, who's your source? What are you talking about? Who's my source, man? That's like you walking up to fucking in a movie, Nino Brown. Who's your connect? Man, get the hell out of here, bro. Either you want to believe or you don't. It's on you. Either you want to give me the benefit of the doubt or you don't. It's on you. You know what I'm saying? It's my word versus another word. Now, Gervonta Davis versus Hector Luis Garcia, 350K. 350K. Applause, Gervonta Davis. Once again, selling out. It is the superstar of American boxing. Now, when we say superstar in American boxing, that's not for you to say, well, he's not no Floyd. That's a real star. He ain't no Ryan Garcia. He ain't no Oscar De La Hoya. He's a real star. He ain't no Manny Pacquiao. He ain't no Canelo Alvarez. See, that's the problem with y'all. See, when people say that he is a pay-per-view star or a star, y'all want to compare him to Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather. That's good enough. Because right now you can't even compare Gervonta Davis with his contemporaries. Lomachenko can't even sell out the Hulu theater. I was there versus Jamie Ortiz. It was like 300 plus, 3,000 plus in the Hulu theater. He can't even pack the Hulu theater. Edgar Berlanga packed the Hulu theater more than Lomachenko. In Newark, New Jersey, Shakur Stevenson, I believe, almost had, 10,000 K in attendance. In Madison Square Garden, Steven Lopez, I believe, had 9,000, almost 10,000 in attendance. Gervonta Davis sells out in Washington, D.C., Staples Center, Barclays Center, Atlanta. Watch everywhere he go, he sells out. In this community, people make fun of Bud Crawford's number. He did Paul versus Amir Khan. He did like 120. What was it, 100? Below 100. That's what's reported. Oh, Bud Crawford did bad versus Kell Brook. Bud Crawford did bad in all his pay-per-view numbers. Oh, the pay-per-view numbers was at 120 with Sean Porter. Oh, he did pay-per-view. Oh, his number is bad. So you know that Bud Crawford got nothing on Gervonta Davis. Y'all know that. This is common sense. You telling me that you hate PBC so much, you went to align with the narrative so much that you think that Bud Crawford doubles more than Gervonta Davis in pay-per-view. No, let's break it down common sense. I want you to use your own noggin. Ali in the building. Just use your own knowledge. Put your hate to a side. Put your PBC hate to a side, or whoever, or put your favorite boxing channel to a side. Shout out to all the boxing content creators. They just doing their job, right? You're telling me that you will believe that Terrence Bud Crawford doubles Gervonta Davis on pay-per-view buys. Is that common sense to you? Let's just be real here. I don't know. I don't even got no horse in the race. I really don't care about pay-per-view numbers, but this is a content I want to talk about. You telling me that Bud Crawford does 120K pay-per-view and Gervonta Davis, who sells out every arena, everybody know on social media, backed up by Mayweather Promotions before this fight, everybody know him. He has even fought in the UK. Everybody know Gervonta Davis. Celebrities fly out to his fight. Celebrities. Meek Mills is about to fight the Russell brothers. They got celebrities on front row on Washington, D.C. for Gervonta Davis. You ever heard anybody saying, I'm going to fly out to Washington, D.C. for a fight? You hear I'm going to fly out to New York, Vegas. He ain't even doing in Vegas. Y'all know he's going to sell out in Vegas as well. You're telling me Bud Crawford can't even sell out in Omaha, Nebraska. Yet you're going to tell me, or you're going to tell yourself because of your hatred. Don't hate. Now, I'm going to tell you like this, folks. Don't hate somebody that much that you will downplay your own intellect, that you will disrespect your own intellect. That's bad, bro. When you hate something so much, you will hate your own intellect. You wouldn't even give your own intellect the benefit of the doubt. Madonna in the Crawford tank. You're telling me that you will swallow your own pride to keep a narrative going, or to enable a narrative of a Rick Glazer of all people. Shout out to Rick Glazer again. Look, his number. His source is his source. But you're telling me, come on, y'all. Come on, man. I do not want to think that this community is on some Bellevue hospital shit. Y'all on some Bellevue patients out here. Anybody that believe that Tank Davis did 61K pay-per-view, he have lost it in their minds. They are the stupidest people in this boxing world, in this boxing community. If you think that Gervonta Tank Davis, that you think that Bud Crawford doubled the numbers of Gervonta Tank Davis, 61K, you believe that? Oh my God, you must be on drugs, and I want to sell it. I want to sell it. I want to make more money. I already know where to go. Hey, yo, my man, y'all, let me get some work, my brother. Let me get some work, because I know a lot of people in the YTBC community. Y'all, we're going to make some mad money. Trust me, I'm going to get your money right back. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need consignment. Trust me, I'm going to get that money by the end of the day. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get your money by the end of the live. There's a lot of people. I'm going to go to each channel, and I'm going to be like, hey, yo, I got this work. Hey, yo, just hit me up, blah, 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 blah. Ship that shit out. You're going to tell yourself, beyond the ring, when Onito and Raquel in the building. What's good? What's good? He said, Rick said he has a lawyer that tells him the numbers. Yeah. That number is probably in the A train in 42nd Street, sleeping. I think he's listening to you know, some people get older and they listen to they listen to Invisible People or something like that. He's like, Tank Davis, so 61K. Huh? What you say? Tank Davis So 61K pay-per-view buys versus Hector Garcia. I want you to go to Twitter and I want you to go everybody in the YTBC and spread the news. But it doesn't make any sense. Say it. But it doesn't make any sense. I mean, he sells out everywhere, man. Everybody, say it. 61K. Say it again. 61K. Say it, bitch. 61K. Tweet it now. Oh, tweet it now, bitch. I want you to go to them other channels that hate BBC. And I want you to tell them 61K now. I don't think they're going to believe me. Trust me, they hate Al Heyman as well. They never met him before, but go tell them now. 61K. Yo, I can add up 61K. 61K. Say it. Say it, Rick. Rick, say it now, bitch. I'm Lucifer. All right. I'm going to say 61K. But Bud Crawford did 120K. They're not going to believe that. Say it. I am the master of hate. I am the people that hate BBC. I am their father. I am their daddy. I whip them. Say 61K now. I just want people to say in the comment section right now, just be real. Just be real. Just say, does it make sense that a man that sells out everywhere he go, everybody knows Gervonta Davis. Leading up to the fight, even him getting arrested was everywhere. ESPN, every major outlet, national, globally, locally. Everybody know who Gervonta Davis is. All the celebrities talk about Gervonta Davis. All the debate shows, all the big podcasts he did interviews with. And you gonna tell me that y'all believe that Terrence Bud Crawford doubles Gervonta Davis, when in this community, day by day, week by week, year by year, they diss Bud Crawford's numbers. Out of anybody that does pay-per-view, oh, Bud Crawford are doing good numbers. Bud Crawford. But when it comes to Gervonta Davis, you hate PBC and Al Heyman, the guy that you never met before. Y'all hate him so much so y'all can enable a narrative. And you let these other YouTube boxing content creators, you let them hustle you like this. You let them. You will swallow your pride. Look, the guys, look. Some of them could believe it, because they're gonna be like, oh, yo, they give Rick Glazer the benefit of the doubt. Good. I'm good. Give Rick the benefit of the doubt. He's an insider, yeah. He know people, yeah. But when you hear somebody also say, I hate Al, I want him out the business. In Rap Store Boxing Knowledge, Rick Glazer also stated that he made Al Heyman lose money and he's happy about it. He's willing to do anything and everything to sabotage Al Heyman, a.k.a. Al Hamon. So don't you notice? Hey, even Rick Glazer said that David Avanesian versus Terrence Bud Crawford is a better fight than Errol Spence and Keith Thurman. You believe him too? He said that Bud Crawford versus David Avanesian is a way better fight than Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. Do you believe him too? He said somebody drinking the PBC Kool-Aid. See, that's what I mean. What? Y'all hate PBC. See, this is not about Gervonta Davis. This is about that y'all hate PBC. Hey, yo, I barely could get into PBC events myself. So trust me. If I wanted to go in, if I wanted to take things personal, trust me, I will be in that wagon with y'all. I will go in. Let's not forget that I've been going in on Mayweather Promotions since day one. Maybe this is the reason why I'm actually not I don't get me the credentials for PBC. I'm telling you like this. So if anything, I will be going. I'll be just like y'all. I'll probably even over-exaggerate the shit, saying no. But I don't take things personal, because at the end of the day, I got to keep it real with my peoples. I got to keep it real with my subscribers. I break things down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. I'm unapologetic. I'm gonna say the truth. And if I gotta find something behind the scenes, I give it to y'all. I will express it to y'all. I don't got no reason to lie. I got no reason to lie. I don't really give a damn about the pay-per-view numbers. Y'all all know Gervonta. Y'all all seen the fight. Even the people, I'm gonna tell you like this, even the channels that talk shit about PBC, they buy the pay-per-view. But leading up to the fight, they talk shit about it, saying, oh, this shit ain't a pay-per-view. But they go live about it. Am I right or wrong? Do they go live? Bro, they said Keith Thurman versus Barrios did 39K with PBC on Fox prelims doing 963. That's what I'm. Hey, yo, Tip Bayless, you know what it is, bro. 61K pay-per-view. There's levels to this. Canelo. That's what it is. It's about narrative. It's about people. Look, it's. I already noticed this community, man. It's sad, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, when I started this, I seen channels spinning all these narratives. I seen the race bait. I even debunked the race bait. I went in on certain channels. I went in on certain communities. And people was, yo, Punch, you heard what this person said? You heard what this person said? And yo, they race bait and Punch. And they don't like Latinos Punch. And yo, this Punch. And this Punch. And yeah, Punch. I was in the front line. I'm a one-man army and shit like that, going head to head with anybody. Pause. I noticed, though, this is just a narrative thing. Y'all want people to pick a corner. I learned in this community that being unbiased is not good for your channel because you will compromise your subscribers. I learned that. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? But this community is not the community I thought it was coming in. I thought this community was about hardcore. I thought it was about preserving the sport of boxing, preserving the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. I thought we was that community that was holding boxing down. But I noticed, especially in America, we're the community that want to devalue boxing. This is why we're talking about these pay-per-view numbers. And this is why somebody's talking about 61K. And y'all believe that. The sad part is that y'all believe it. That's the sad part. Y'all rather believe the 61K than the 350K because what y'all like is being a hater. That's the American fan base. That's the American fan base. Because you don't like other channels that say, well, Gervonta Tank Davis, when they spin the narrative and they say Gervonta Tank Davis is just as a big star as Canelo Alvarez. See, that's another narrative. That is a narrative. That's a false narrative. But then because you're mad at that narrative and you hear 350K, that is still not more than Canelo Alvarez, y'all want to hate on it. Because y'all rather keep, y'all are part of the narrative and the debunk narrative, but they're just spinning their own narrative. People who believe that Tank did 61K for fried ice cream. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. You're telling me, shout out to the Boxing Voice, subscribe to the channel. Y'all telling me that y'all will actually believe the 61K. That's the sad part about it, bro. Have your vendetta, bro, with the PBC. And I hear this all the time. Oh, yo, but PBC fighters, yo, they're inactive, and yo, the whole boxing world is inactive, man. This is a boxing problem. This is a boxing issue. This ain't a PBC issue. Virgil Ortiz fought one time this past year. Is that a PBC issue? Is that a PBC issue? Ain't nobody fighting 3 times a year. Ain't nobody fighting 3 times a year. And especially ain't nobody fighting competitive fight 3 times a year. Conor Ben fought one time this past year. Is that PBC issue too? How many times Chris Eubank fought? How many times did Anthony Joshua fought? Tell me, how many times he fought? Is that a PBC issue? How many times did Josh Taylor fought last year? Is that a PBC issue? The undisputed that dropped this belt, but the undisputed, probably the number one guy, the number two guy in top rank. Is that a PBC issue? It's a boxing issue. Inactivity is not a PBC issue. It's a boxing issue across the board. But you telling me everybody knows this kid? He's in every major podcast. He's in Globe. He is media. He is globally reported, not locally. They don't talk about Gervonta Davis in Baltimore, just in Baltimore. He's a global athlete. You telling me that you will believe 61K because you hate a guy that you never seen in your life? Hamon? Hate him all you want, but don't hate your own intellect, bro. Don't hate yourself, man. Hate that. Don't hate that much where you going to devalue yourself. Thanks, the Boxing Voice. You already know, brother. You already know. Like, yo, people are going crazy right now, bro. This is insane. This is embarrassing. Y'all embarrassing. Y'all embarrassing yourself, bro. The guy that's telling you 61K is the same guy that's telling you that he would do anything for this man, Al Heyman, not to be in boxing. What is it? Because y'all want to keep a narrative going because of Bud Crawford and the Earl Spins and stuff like that. It's Earl Spins' fault. Well, you know what? Bud Crawford ran from the negotiation table. Earl Spins didn't chase him. It's on both of them. You could say that both of these guys didn't want it that bad. You could say that. You could say Bud Crawford found good money, new money. Earl Spence didn't trust that money because he trusts this money. He trusts his business handlers. Let's not forget that Bud Crawford, during the negotiations, changed lawyers. So his shit wasn't intact. His shit wasn't official when he has a lawyer. He said in the interview, I had a lawyer, and I'm just paraphrasing, had a lawyer, look like he didn't know what he was talking about. I had to switch lawyers. So I had to switch lawyers. Another lawyer needed to see the paperwork. He agreed on all terms. Wanted transparency. That's what we heard. Everybody that's going to PBC. Did you hear Manny Pacquiao getting fucked over? No. Did you hear Canelo Alvarez when he fought Caleb Plant getting fucked over? Canelo Alvarez left. He said, you know what, DAZN, I'll be right back, but I gotta go. I gotta seek what I want. I want to become undisputed by any means necessary. Saludo. I gotta go on PBC and make this deal with Caleb Plant. He's the B-side, and Canelo Alvarez still say, I'm gonna go to the B-side. I'm gonna go to the B-side's home. I'm comfortable everywhere I go because I know when I get inside that ring, I'm gonna whip that ass. And Canelo Alvarez said, I'm going to PBC. Damn, and they did good right by me anyway. They gave me some good money. Manny Pacquiao, they got me some good money. I got Adrian Broner. I got me Keith Thurman. I'm good. And I was going to get Earl Spence. I'm good. Gave me good money. Manny Pacquiao. Love the team. Love Al. But Bud Crawford, all of a sudden, because he's used to the guarantee. I understand. Everybody wants some guaranteed money. Who don't want guaranteed money? I want guaranteed money. If you're used to guaranteed money, if you work 9 to 5 and then your boss tells you, you know what? It's not guaranteed that you're going to be paid, but you know I'm good for it. You're going to be like, hold up. Wait a minute. I understand that. Yeah, at the end of the day, maybe both of these guys ain't wanted that bad. And I told y'all from the beginning, this is the reason you did. Y'all got a problem. A lot of y'all motherfuckers want to talk about the business of boxing, but never take the time to even understand the business of boxing, whether you like it or not. Understanding the business of boxing doesn't mean that you got to like it. Doesn't mean that you got to like it. Hey, yo, food is up right now. I go to the supermarket, I used to buy chicken thighs for like a pack for almost for $7.59, $7.36, and now it's $12. I don't like it, but I got to eat. I understand the economy. I don't like it, but I understand the economy. When I told y'all for years that Keith Thurman versus Earl the True Spin is the most lucrative fight on the PBC banner outside of the heavyweight division. If let's say Andy Ruiz versus Deontay Wilder. But before that, I told y'all for years that the most lucrative fight in the PBC banner is Keith Thurman and Earl the True Spins. Al Heyman is the manager and advisor to both of these guys. You think I invested money on these guys and then this guy's gonna come out of nowhere? No. The most lucrative fight is that fight. Now, of course, it's taking another turn. Non-title bout, 154. I don't like it, but I still like the matchup. I don't like the circumstances, but I still like the fight. But y'all gonna believe a guy that said that David Avenesian versus Bud Crawford is way better than Keith Thurman and Earl Spence, and y'all believe that dude? 61K, y'all really believe it? I can't believe that there's people out there that believe 61K. You gotta be out your damn mind, bro. Y'all gotta be out your damn mind. What is he? Is he counting only the cable? Is he counting only the bars? Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I'm a bar hopper, bro. I'm a bar hopper. There was people, and I went to Washington, D.C. That's how good Gervonta Davis is. I drove 4.5 hours to go see the fight. And when I'm walking to the Capital One Arena, I park like 10 blocks away. I ain't gonna be paying for no parking. If I'm parking like 10 blocks away, and I'm walking, and I'm seeing all these bars. And the thing, I'm getting late. I was late. I got there like around right before the Mise Andre fight, right? But they're already talking, and I'm seeing to the board, and I'm seeing bunch of bars. I'm hitting, my peoples is hitting me up for the first time in a long time. I'm talking about people that don't even pay attention to the sport of boxing. My people that just pay attention to the NFL and the MLB. There was like, yo, we in the bar watching the Gervonta Davis fight. You want to meet up? Hey, yo, I said, nah, I'm already in Washington, D.C. I have friends that bartend saying, hey, yo, we showing the fight. Yo, I'm telling you, these people won't even buy UFC. They won't buy nothing. They was buying, there was bars out there. And then when I came back to the city, and I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, my people's place, this bar, this restaurant, be like, hey, yo, we were showing the fight, because they know that I'm the only boxing guy. Because I'll go to the bar and I'd be like, hey, yo, man, why you don't put no boxing? They'd be like, oh, come on, man, nobody want to watch that. Ask anybody in your neighborhood. There was bars that never put on boxing fight that pay for the pay-per-view. And y'all gonna tell me that he did 61K. Diablo, ustedes sí son estúpidos. Diablo, mi gente, ¿por qué ustedes quieren ser estúpidos? Why y'all want to be stupid like that? Ted Bailey's in the building. What's good, man? Ness says send the link. Oh, okay. I got you right here. Better. Oh, shit. Un momento. Hold on. Oh, my fault. I ain't see this shit. Dímelo, Ted Bailey. My fault, man. You know when I'm on the rant. You know when I'm on the rant and I'll be going in. Send the link, me your YouTube link to my DM. Okay, I got you. I didn't see that, my brother. My fault. I got it. I sent it to you. They do anything for the lie. You know what I'm saying? They do anything. I do anything. And I don't even got no horse in the race. I don't really give a fuck about pay-per-view. I understood. Look, I understood that pay-per-views, people's purses, everything on the surface. You saw how that shit rhyme. Anything that's in the surface. Yo, my man. Paco told me, the president of the WBO, I told y'all yesterday, told me once, the business of boxing is none of your damn business. It's none of your damn business. It's all about now credibility. Right? Who you gonna give the benefit of the doubt to? Who you would give the benefit of the doubt to now? You know what I'm saying? Really, you have that shirt on? Yeah, I got that shirt on. Because I got that shirt on because I'm telling y'all that maybe your boy PUNSH run boxing. It's just a shirt. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I may know people. See, the thing is, this is what it is. you could give Rick Glazer the benefit of that over me because yeah, he got some years in this. I get it. Rick Glazer really Agent Smith from Matrix to the sources. Let's go. Good looking out, Tip. That's true. A lot of bars. Look at Annalisa. That's true. A lot of bars don't show boxing anymore, especially on the East Coast, right? And yo, all the ball, everybody. Because when look, I'm gonna tell you like this: when it comes on a Friday or Saturday, man, I make my rounds, bro. I'll be in the 80s. I'll be in LES. I'll be everywhere, bro. I'll be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I show my people's love. Bang bang. Show my people's love is the weekend or leading up to the weekends and stuff like that. Man, I'm a notorious ball hopper, bro. Rick talking to get reaction. I know that. Hey, Tom Davis. Nah, I'm not, bro. I'm just wearing the shirt, I'm just wearing this shirt so I could tell y'all, bro. I'm just wearing the shirt so I could tell y'all. So right. So if y'all telling me, look at this. If this guy says, if he's got, hey, yo, but he's with. So if you telling me Adrian, if you telling me, but this boy's look at the shirt that he's wearing. So if you think I'm with Showtime, don't you think I know the number then? All right. If I'm with Showtime, who knows the number more then? If that's what you're trying to say, right? Because I got the shirt. So if I'm with Showtime, I'm not with Showtime. Let me make this clear. But if Adrian says I'm with Showtime, then what number you going to trust? Then wouldn't I be the source? Wouldn't I be the source? You giving your narrative. Now I'm giving a narrative now. Pick and choose. Because Showtime is not going to come out with the numbers anyway. Right? Now, you say I'm with Showtime. So if I'm with something, that means you're saying that I got direct knowledge. I got direct knowledge. Does Rick Glazer that don't fuck with Al Heyman or nobody that fucks with Al Heyman fucks with him? No Steven Esposito. So how he gets this? What the attorneys of who? The attorneys of what? Is he making a fight with any potential opponent? Is he seeing the paperwork? What attorney is telling him this? What attorney? What attorney? The sad part is that, see, Rick is using YouTubers to spread these pay-per-view numbers, these pay-per-view lies. And since some of the YouTubers that he go to or Twitter, and look again, if these YouTubers got Rick, they got an interview with a guy inside in the sport of boxing. So I'm not going in on the channels. All I'm saying is Rick is using them for his lies. And I'm not going to say that everything that he says, no. There's certain things that Rick Glazer is true and very knowledgeable about and has all the experience. He is a Hall of Famer in the Boxing Hall of Fame, in the New York Boxing Hall of Fame. But when it comes to the business of PBC and Al Heyman, he's not going to say what it is. Because his mission and his crusade is to discredit, to sabotage anything that has to do with the PBC. So when it comes to that, I can't give him the benefit of the doubt. He also said on Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, when he had the interview with Rapstar, he said, I've made Al Heyman lose, what was it, $5 to $7 million? That's what he said, Rapstar. Basically, I'm happy about it. So you telling me, just common sense. Don't have to be facts. Just common sense. You know Gervonta Tank Davis like we know Gervonta Tank Davis. Whether you're a fan of Gervonta Tank Davis or not, ain't nobody in America outside of Canelo Alvarez, and even Canelo Alvarez didn't sell out his last fight, but outside of Canelo Alvarez is selling out arenas. Is that fiction or that's a lie? Is that a lie too? That Tank Davis is not selling out arenas, multiple arenas. He don't have a residency in one arena and then all the fans go over there. Nah. East Coast, West Coast, down south, northeast. Sellouts. But 61K, I believe. Tip Bayless in the building. What's good? He said, yo, if Rick's saying that Tank versus Ryan does 500K, exactly. He said that. 500K. What makes you think that Tank did 61K against Ryan Garcia or Hector Garcia? Ryan hasn't even headline pay-per-view. So for Tank to even jump from 61 to 500K isn't even realistic. Facts, my brother. Good looking out, Tip Bayless, on that one. Facts. So he says that versus Ryan Garcia, who never did a pay-per-view, he said that Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia is going to jump to 500Ks from 61K. He's also telling you that 61K, that Terrence Bud Crawford versus Dave Avenesia on BLK Prime, bro. On BLK Prime. Did double than Gervonta Tank Davis on Showtime. My goodness. Diablo, y'all could swallow the pill. Come on, my brothers. Come on, man. Fuck who you like. Fuck who you respect. Respect yourself. Respect your intellect. Come on, man. And I just can't believe that y'all hate so much that y'all will swallow your own intellect. Y'all will give up your pride. Y'all will give up your morals. You will give up your brain cells to believe that. Wow, man. Yo, fellas, I don't hate anybody that much to which I'm going to sound, or I'm going to swallow my pride, my intellect, my morals, and everything. I don't hate somebody that much. Especially a guy that y'all never seen. Y'all only seen 4 Google pictures of Al Heyman. Y'all can't hate Al Heyman that much. Y'all cannot hate PBC that much. Y'all can't hate it that much. Come on, man. Come on, man. He said, Real Boxing TV. Hey, yo. Let's stop the BS, man. Certain things is common sense. Certain things is common sense, bro. It's like common sense. Hey, yo, Amir Khan is washed up. He's a good fighter, was a good fighter, but he's washed up. That's common sense, right? I don't want nobody. No. I think Amir Khan could make another run. And I think that he could become a unified champion in the welterweight division. No. Let's go with common sense. Let's go with common sense. I think if Michael Garcia gets a rematch with Earl Spence and come out of retirement, I think because he's a good fighter, 4th division world champion, I think that he could. I think he could beat Earl Spence. Come on, guys. Let's break down the hate. Let's break down the narratives. I want to know really the soul, the hate. I want to know why so much. Did y'all like Jamel Charlo versus Brian Castano? Undisputed. Was y'all a fan of that? It's not that, you know what? It's not that people is going to buy BS fights. It's like I told y'all gotta listen. Sometimes y'all just gotta just give yourself a chance. I want people to give themselves a chance. Throw your hate to a side just for, look, I'm gonna be here for probably like an hour or more. Just take your hate aside. Whatever you believe in, whatever narrative that you got in your mind, let's put it to a side after the live. Just listen to your boy Punch Drunk. Some of y'all may not like me, y'all hate me and stuff like that, whatever. Y'all agree with me, even with the people that agree with me. Just put y'all things to a side. Even y'all respect me or disrespect me, don't like me, subscribe to the channel or not. Just put your hate to a side. Listen. Just common sense. Common sense. I told y'all time and time again that in boxing today is not about the fights. It's about building a brand, a fighter, an attraction. The reason why it's not that when Gervonta Davis go pay-per-view, he's doing it for the boxing fan, or if Andy Ruiz does pay-per-view with Chris Arreola, do it for the boxing fan, or Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius, or Keith von Tom Thurman versus Mario Barrios, or Earl Spence versus Ugas, because really nobody knows Ugas as well. It's not because of the fight. They go and have a pay-per-view event because they depend not on the boxing fans. They depend on their fan base. And if you see Gervonta Davis, whether you like the fight, the matchup or not, his fan base is willing to fly out, go out, buy the ticket, buy the pay-per-view to see him perform. It's like they're using fighters like a music artist. I've been saying this for years already. Y'all got to listen to me. Stop arguing. Oh, this fight is not pay-per-view. Look at this fight. I'm not watching. They're not in pay-per-view for the fight. They're in pay-per-view because they depend on the fans of Tank, the fans of Thurman, the fans of Spence, the fans of Andy Ruiz. Just like if a musician is having a concert, they don't depend. If Jay-Z is having a concert, they don't depend on the fan base of Taylor Swift just because they're musicians or music artists. One is country. They don't even depend on the hip-hop fans. They depend on Jay-Z's fan base. The same thing for boxing. If they're on pay-per-view, it's not for you to analyze this pay-per-view and say, oh, he's not a pay-per-view star because he's not Floyd Mayweather, and he's not Mike Tyson, and he's not this. Shut the hell up. If you are a fan of Tank Davis, whoever he fights, you're willing to go buy a ticket, you want to see him perform, or you're going to buy a pay-per-view and watch him. They depend on his fan base. He's not depending on a fan base of Naoya Inoue in Japan. They're not depending on that. Do you understand? Do you understand? Y'all getting worked up for no reason. If you don't like the fight, just let I go to the deli. If I go to the deli, I don't like this water, I don't like this price. I don't go to the deli, and I don't go to the deli guy and be like, hey, yo, my man, yo, why you selling that water for $2? Because across the street, the Korean guy got this water for $1. Why you selling this toilet paper for $1.09? And across the street, it's 89 cents. Come on, I'm still wiping my ass. Come on, man. And this shit, look at the tension. Look at the tension. What are you doing? What are you doing? I ain't gonna watch the fight. I ain't gonna pay pay-per-view. I ain't gonna pay. So don't pay pay-per-view. Do something in Saturday. How about you fuck your lady? How about that? How about you take your kids to the Poconos or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Take your kids out. Have a nice week of vacation. So they are just regional fighters, man. You're making Canelo look even better. But see, that's what I mean. It's a narrative. You're going against Tank because you hate the narrative pushers that go against Canelo. So when you hear 61K, you're like, yeah, I'm going to YouTube and I'm going to tell the people that he's not a bigger star than Canelo. Ha, 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 ha. That's what it is. Right? Is that the argument? Is that the narrative that you're trying to enable, right? If you go, yo, you heard Gervonta Davis did 61K. I told you he was in like a Canelo Alvarez. I told you he wasn't a star. That's why you're doing it. That's why you believe the 61K. You don't really believe the 61K. You just want to use it for bragging, for an argument, because it caters to your argument in the YTBC, whether in the panel, whether in the comment section, whether it's in Twitter, whether in Facebook, whatever Discord, whatever you have these conversations, these debates, these dialogues in boxing. You just want to believe that so you could bring that to the table, so you could debate on if Gervonta Davis is a star like Canelo Alvarez. You hate the channels that use Gervonta Davis and Earl Spence to shame Canelo Alvarez as being the star. So that's why you're happy with 61K. You see? That's the truth. But y'all don't want to say the truth because y'all don't want to give up your argument. That's the truth. But y'all can't be man enough to say the truth. Just say, yo, Punch, it's true, man. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people talk about that these guys are a better star than Canelo Alvarez. I hate when they say that, Punch. You know what I'm saying? I hate when they say that, Punch. Just say that. So when y'all see a 61K, y'all use that to go back at them. Two narratives don't make it right. Two false narratives don't make it right. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say? Two false narratives don't make it right. No, Earl Spence is not a bigger star than Canelo. No, Gervonta Davis is not a bigger, doesn't sell more than Canelo. No. But don't take what Gervonta Davis is doing. Don't take it away. What's the point? He said, we do believe 61K because pay-per-view is an outdated and an ineffective method. It wasn't outdated when fucking is Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. It wasn't outdated, Zachary. And let me tell you like this. Triller didn't have this. They wasn't even sending copyright shit to YouTube. There was hundreds of people on YouTube streaming Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. And it still did 1.6 million. It still did 1.6 million. Come on, man. Don't tell me that shit, bro. Come on, man. 61K? Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't swallow your pride. That's all I'm asking, my brother. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Don't hate it so much. Don't do it. Don't do it. Bud Crawford makes double more than Gervonta Davis. Why would you swallow your integrity, your intellect for that? Why? Just come on, let's be real out here. This is public platform. Let's be real. You don't like when other channels or other platforms or other Tweety birds or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Shame your favorite fighter, whether it's Canelo, whether it's Pacquiao, whatever. You don't like them shaming the Canelos Alvarez of the world with their pay-per-view numbers. So when they have whether it's 300, I remember when they was reporting 250, 300, 350. Oh, that's not a superstar. They're not a superstar. They're not Canelo. They're not Mayweather. They're not Mike Tyson. But y'all gonna believe 61K. Come on, man. Andy Ruiz and Chris Arreola was reported they're over 200K. But Gervonta Davis does 61K. Come on. Punch, we don't care if he's right. We want better fights. I hope this narrative spreads everywhere. I'm a low PPV sexual. Look. Look, people could spin all this 61K bullshit. They could. Who's the biggest star in American boxing? Who's the biggest star? Who's selling out arenas? Who's the biggest star in American boxing? Who? Because if you tell me, no, Canelo is Mexican. Come on. We're talking about the American boxing. No. He's Mexican. I'm talking about American. Who's the biggest American Okay. All right. All right. All right. Who's boxer, professional boxer? Let's not talk about Jake Paul, please. Not now. I like Jake Paul, by the way. I guess Mike Tyson. Diablo, man. I'm telling y'all, motherfuckers want to. Y'all so desperate trying to mind fuck yourself for what reason, bro? I even got a horse in the race, bro. I don't care, to be honest. But I needed to see this because this is educational as well. It's very, very educational looking at the chat and fighting themselves for I don't even know what reason. I don't know. Out of the American fighters, who's the biggest superstar, man? Hmm? It's hurting y'all. That's what it is. It hurts just to say Tank. He's proven it. He sold out Atlanta, New York, LA, Washington, DC. Come on, man. Y'all bugging out right now, bro. Really, bro. Yeah, what narrative y'all holding on to? What channel hosts are you trying to enable? Let me know. Just let me know, bro. Again, shout out to all the boxing content creators, whether we respect each other or not. Just let me know. Let me know, guys. Because in the end of the day, if you come out and say Tank did 2K pay-per-view buys, to me, 61K sound like 5 pay-per-view buys. Five, just say 5. Just go low. Just go say 5 pay-per-view buys. Hmm? Why is it hurting y'all that Gervonta Davis did 350K? Why is it hurt? Why is it that why anybody would be like, no, they didn't punch. No, you're lying, punch. No, he can't do. That's like you telling me, hey, yo, my man, yo, punch. Guess what, man? I got this job. I'm making 100K. No, you don't. No, no. You should be doing 30K. No, I'm gonna talk to your boss. I'm gonna talk to your boss. Show me your pay stubs. Show me your tax. Show me your WB2. I don't trust you. I don't. I don't. Y'all some sissy ass. Y'all some weirdos. Y'all hate to see a success. Y'all hate that Gervonta Davis did 350K. Why would y'all even try to argue that? I want to know. It hurts y'all feelings or something. What y'all don't like that he could be a success? Yeah, everybody seen his fight. Everybody see the fight. Everybody see the fight. He said, because Tank sell out a stadium with 80,000K. I don't know. I hope he does, though. It helps boxing. I hope Tank sells 8,000K, 80,000K. I hope Canelo goes to Mexico and breaks Julio Cesar Chavez number. I hope that Ryan Garcia could break. I hope that Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia breaks the record of Floyd and Manny Pacquiao. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I preach success? Why would I laugh? That's what we do. Look what he did. Y'all fucking haters, bro. Y'all haters. Y'all blood is all hate. Y'all love to be haters for no reason. I want to know why. Why? Was it your sister that called the cops? Was it your mother? Was it your aunt? Was it Gervonta Davis that took this your baby moms and was it Gervonta? I want to know. I want everybody to succeed. Everybody in the chat right now. I want you to succeed. I want you to make more money than you did yesterday. And I want you to be healthy, and I want your kids to be right, and I want you to do right. I want you to be a success. I want everybody in the chat, anybody that's listening, I want you to make as much money as you can. I want you to be more successful than yesterday. And I don't know y'all. And some of y'all may hate me. And for my haters out there, I want you to get everything you feel like you earn. I want you to get as much money. I want you to buy property. I want you to buy your houses. I want you to set your children up, generations and generations to come. I don't care if y'all hating me or whatever. Nah. Everybody in the YTBC, everybody that you feel like I got beef with, or anybody that got beef for me, everybody disrespect me, I hope that y'all do better, y'all do good, y'all successful, y'all bank account is fat, everything. You think that I'm like, I wish this motherfucker get like fucking $10 an hour and shit like that. Fucking he's going for a job. I hope that fucking interview rips his resume and shit like that. Y'all got that hate on your blood, bro. Y'all got that hate on your blood. There ain't no way he did 61K. No way. It's just not possible. Exactly. It's not possible, bro. It's not. It's a flat out lie. That's what it is. It's a flat out lie. If you believe that Gervonta Davis did 61K, you's a liar. Flat out. Flat out. If you believe that Gervonta Davis did 61K, you's a liar. Muhammad, the disciples just gather every damn spirit and stuff like that and just pray. Smack yourself with a bucket of holy water or something.
About end of discussion. Debate is over. You will write a formal apology.
First time I heard Rick, I knew he was a guy I'm not going to waste my energy on. It's not even that, you could give people the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? It's like a person in the industry. I will give the fighters the benefit of the doubt. If Bob Arum tells me something, I will give Bob Arum the benefit of the doubt. Eddie Hearn, Al, TGB, Tom Brown, Tim Smith, Steven Espinoza. I will give them the benefit of the doubt. May I like what I'm hearing? I don't have to like what I'm hearing. I don't even have to nearly, I don't have to like what I'm hearing. But I got to give the benefit of the doubt. So I understand if somebody gives Rick Glazer the benefit of the doubt. I understand that. I understand. He's been in the game for over 30 years. I'm punch drunk. I've been in the game for 4 years. That doesn't mean I might not know something. That doesn't mean I don't have relations. Y'all seen when I said, who was the first person y'all heard about November 19th? Earl Spence and Bill Crawford. And then when Earl Spence and Bill Crawford talked about November 19th, where y'all heard it from? Where you think I get this from? When I told you Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor is for $1 million, and I'm happy that that Amanda Serrano pulled herself from that fight where she was going to get like 175, 150K. And then she got her 7-figure payday. And I said that's going to be one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing. I told you that nearly 3 years ago. She got her $1 million payday, and she sold out Madison Square Garden with Katie Taylor. When I told her that she was going to be signed, who told y'all that? For years and years and years, I've been saying that Thurman and Spence will fight before Bud fights either of them. Why? Now, of course, it's my word against their words, right? It's my word against their words. Hey, Tip, you remember to the channel? You remember the contract video that I posted? You remember the contract video? Where do you think I get this from? Where? And then, why do you think motherfuckers can't just come straight up lie to me? Who told you about the meeting with Bob? Who told you on June 18th? And then Bob Arum told you on October about the meeting that DHP had with Top Rank. They were supposed to have a meeting on a Monday. I believe it was June 14th, June 15th. Who was the first one that told you? How do I know this? I mean, I don't know nobody. Let's be real. They forced the fans to believe Tank was an actual pay-per-view star when he clearly not. Floyd and them can fool the fans. Okay, all right, Boxing Magic. I get all right. Believe, okay, believe. He's not a he's not a pay-per-view star. He's not a pay-per-view star with the numbers that is the Floyd Mayweather's numbers. But we're talking about. I just want to know why, what is the hate? Is it a YouTube hate? Is it a YouTube narrative? Is it a Twitter narrative? Ryan has hundreds and thousands of casual fans. Has he done a pay-per-view? So he's going to go from 61 pay-per-view buys to 500 pay-per-view buys. That means that the reason why, that means that Ryan Garcia is the one that's going to bring in 400K pay-per-view buys. 439,000 pay-per-view buys. That means Gervonta Davis ain't shit without Ryan Garcia. That's what y'all trying to say now. That Gervonta Davis ain't shit without Ryan Garcia. That you trying to say? If that's what y'all trying to say now? Shout out to Ryan Garcia. I love the fight. I'm saying it's going to do $1 million. I said that fight is going to do $1 million. Do y'all want that fight to do $1 million? I want Keith Thurman and Earl Spence to do 700K. I hope it's a success because the more success boxing has, the more our sport will be where I feel it should be and need to be. Because I'm a boxing fan and I want to preserve the sport of boxing and preserve the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. Y'all busy in downplaying boxing. Y'all busy in devaluing boxing, but yet y'all here today, even on my channel, to talk about boxing. But y'all here on my channel, some of y'all is to degrade the numbers. It's to lie about the numbers. For what reason if you know that Gervonta Davis is a motherfucking star? What is it to y'all? Why y'all mad? Why y'all mad that Gervonta Davis is a star? Why y'all mad? Don't y'all love boxing? I wish we had more stars. I wish that when it was Brian Castano versus Jamel Charlo, that 7,000 people that was reported in the stadium, I wish that was sold out. I wish that was 6 million views. Wouldn't y'all wish that shit too? Or y'all like, look at PBC, Jamel Charlo, Brian Castano, undisputed. He only did 1 million pay-per-view. I mean, not pay-per-view, only did 1 million views. Look at that. Gracias, Lalo. Gracias for the cash out, my friend. Gracias, Lalo. Appreciate you. Live gates are public information that Glazer can't discredit. So he lies about the pay-per-view. You know what it is? You know what it is? You know what it is? This is what it is. There's certain people that take advantage because they know that they could get some information that you can't. Then some people know I could lie to the people. They would never know. They would never know that he's lying. You can't trace if he's lying. So you know what? Since he know that he got y'all ready, since he know, he could say anything and you're gonna believe it. See, Rick Glazer already know that you believe him, and he could throw you with every information, and he knows the market. He knows who he's talking to. He knows he's talking to other guys that don't respect PBC, and he will talk to that audience, and he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. He's using motherfuckers out here too with his information. Why he can't do his own YouTube channel? No, he needs the other guys that already built, that has good traffic, and using it. And maybe they're using him too. I'm not saying that they don't use him as well. In this community, everybody uses each other to a certain extent. I learned that as well. Some people, it's not that you dislike Gervonta Davis. You dislike the people that vouch for Gervonta Davis. So you happy with the 61K because you hate not Gervonta Davis. You hate the people that vouch for him. You hate the channels that vouch for him. You support the channel that go against PBC and talk shit about PBC. It feeds your narrative and it feeds your ego and enables the narrative that you support. That's what it is. That's the game in the YTBC. That's the game. You want Gervonta Davis to look like a failure to sustain and to justify your narrative. But it does nothing for boxing if you want Gervonta Davis to fail. You want Gervonta Davis to lose too, so we won't get Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. You know you don't want Bud Crawford to lose or Earl Spence to lose because you still want to see the undisputed of Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. You wasn't happy that Anthony Joshua really lost to Andy Ruiz because in the back of your mind, you wanted Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. I think it did hinder. I think the internet did hinder. Everybody does want to rob it. Everybody does want to rob it. Let's also not forget that he also said that Gervonta Davis demographic steals the fights. That's what Rick Glazer said. He said that the demographic of Gervonta Davis steals the fight. Let me see. The demographic of Gervonta Davis comes out to his fight. People fly out to see Gervonta Davis. The hotels is packed up with his fans. So you're telling me that people are willing to sell out wherever he goes, but they're not willing to pay pay-per-view? Does that even make sense? Does that even make sense? People are willing to fly out to see. People would rather get on their private jet, these celebrities, to go to Washington, D.C. and watch Gervonta Davis fly back out. But his demographic is willing to steal the fight. What is Rick Glazer trying to say? That Black and Latinos want to rob the fight? Is he trying to say? Is that what he's trying to say to Bayless? That blacks and Latinos are a bunch of thieves? Is that what Rick Glazer trying to say? Maybe Caleb Plant demographic don't steal the fight. And that's what it is to Bayless. See, he calls all these PBC on all homo nicknames. He disses Wilder and his fan base. He disses Tanks and his fan base. He disses Earl Spence and his fan base. Calls them homo names, nicknames. When I had him on this channel, I said, what's the nicknames for Lomachenkos? He didn't want to say it. He didn't have nothing. And I don't like to play the race thing, but I already know his angle. He don't respect nothing from PBC nor Al Heyman and will do anything, use his platform to discredit it, devalue it, sabotage, defamation of character, everything he has to do to disrespect the PBC side. And that's why I don't give him the benefit of the doubt when it comes to PBC information. I don't give him the benefit of the doubt. 61K is a lie, a flat out lie. He knows it, Rick knows it, and everybody else knows it. But if you want to stick and enable a narrative, be my guest. It's okay. Everybody knows a lie. Anybody with common sense that know about boxing knows that 61K is a lie, a flat out lie. Not even the devil could tell that lie. Not even the devil will say 61K. But because it caters to your narrative and it caters for you to debunk the narrative that you hate from other channels, be my guest. Have fun. What I'm telling y'all, from a brother to brother, whether you respect me or not, don't hate people that much to the point you're going to swallow your own pride. You're going to degrade and disrespect your own intellect. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. A lie like that is not worth it for you to swallow your own intellect. You know what I'm saying? To devalue your own intellect. You could like a guy. Shout out to Rick Glazer. Shout out to Rick Glazer. But he knows he's bullshitting when he's talking about 61K. He knows he's bullshitting. It is what it is. Let me see. 49% got Rick 61K, Punch 38%, none. Rick number is winning. It's all right because he's been in the game for 30 plus years. I like Tank, but I think 61K is reasonable. The Boxing Science, what's up, my brother? So you believe that Bud Crawford did double that? They reported that Bud Crawford did 120K. You believe that Bud Crawford versus Dave Avenesian on the same night that Teofimo Lopez was fighting Xando Martin, so more people also was into. Remember, Teofimo Lopez, think about this. Think about this, the Boxing Science. Teofimo Lopez almost did 1 million views on ESPN the same night of Bud Crawford. So you're telling me that Bud Crawford double the pay-per-views. Bud Crawford, who's reportedly people for years been saying, even Bob Arrow have stated he has lost tons of money, that he could have bought 7 Malibu mansions. Wow. While Bud Crawford was signed to Top Rank, Bob Arrow made that statement. You're telling me that Bud Crawford doubled Gervonta Tank Davis? No, okay. You say it's reasonable though with Gervonta Tank Davis. You say that Bud's number are exaggerated. So, okay, how about this? All right, so I'll switch it up. Do you think that Bud Crawford is in the same league as Gervonta Tank Davis when it comes to gate, pay-per-views, and stuff like that? Do you think that he's in the same league? That's what I mean. Look. It's common sense, man. This is not hard, bro. This is not really hard to figure out. You don't even have to know the facts, the exact numbers. Anybody out there, anybody, dude, Tank is a bigger star than Bud. Okay. So you know that, the Boxing Science. You know that. 61K, 120. He sells out everywhere he goes. He's in every major podcast. He's in every major news outlet, whether it's good news, bad news, globally. Every news from ESPN, national, CNN, everywhere. When that shit happened with his baby mama, leading up to the fight, everybody's talking about Tank. And just my own experience, I know it's not something big, but I know restaurants, bars that bought the fight, that would never buy it, that never buys boxing fights, showing in their bars and stuff like that. Every casual was talking about it. You're telling me that this fight did 61K? Anybody? Do you believe that? Common sense. Punch was Wilder 77K legit? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm talking about Tank right now, but I don't. Hold on. Give me a sec. Hold on. Look at it. These are just highlights, man. 2.4K, 2.3. I'm sorry, millions. This guy attracts millions, man. Millions. Deontay Wilder, not even a million yet. And there, got 3.6 in 3 months. Gervonta Davis is doing this in half a month. Floyd is laughing at Tank's number. Who cares? Stop. It's that even people comparing Floyd and Tank. No, Floyd is not laughing at Tank's. Nobody got Floyd's number like that. That's what it is. Y'all trying to shame Gervonta Davis numbers with Floyd Mayweather of all people. Everybody is shamed by Floyd. Everybody is shamed by Floyd, bro. And if Floyd made him a star, so what? He made him a star. Good. Just like Oscar de la Hoya helped out Canelo Alvarez. So what? He made him a star. Is Tank a flop on pay-per-view or not? Answer, nope. He's not a flop. 350K is not a flop. He's not a flop. Versus Hector Luis Garcia? No, that's not a flop. Are we comparing his numbers to Floyd? I don't know, brother. He said BATB went on you yesterday. Did you go? I don't know, brother. If motherfuckers want to go in at me, go in on me. I pause. You know what I'm saying? Pause. It's up to them, bro. It's up to them. It's all right, bro. It's okay. I got no problems with the dude. I got no problems with anybody out here. I got no problems with anybody out here. They got a problem with me. They got a problem with me. What is stopping Showtime or Rep from debunking Rick? Maybe they're a private company. I don't know if they're a private company. They got shares or whatever like that. They don't got, look, it's like Paco told me, the WBO told me once. They told me once. I said, the business of boxing is none of the fans' business. The business of boxing, none of the fans' business. What's good, Midi City Boxing? What's good? What's good? What's good? I don't know. People still talking about me like that. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't talk about. I give everybody credit, man. God bless the dude. God bless the dude, man. God bless the dude. You know. I don't know. I don't know if he got this thing in his heart. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know, Howard. I don't know. If it is what it is, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'll bet Punch beat. Yet the only thing you're talking about is business. Nah, I'm talking about common sense, really. It's just common sense. You know? It's common sense. At the end of the day, they're gonna ask me what's my source, Punch, and then you ask Rick, what's his source? It's all about who you believe, what's more believable, who you gonna give the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you don't believe Rick and you don't believe Punch, and maybe you're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because he's been in this game longer than I. Cool. Yet the only thing you salute 300K pay-per-view buys. That's awesome for Tank. I hope it's true, right? That's what I would be. Even if I don't believe, if I don't know and I don't know whether to trust my numbers or not, I'd be like, I hope it's true. Why would I celebrate 61K anyway? Why? I hope that everybody succeeds. They have Skype in Mexico, so boxing community is really toxic. It is, man. It is, but you know what it is? I think that he said Rick is cap. Rick is cap. Dude lies a lot. We know that. When it comes to PBC matters, hell yeah, he lies a lot all day long. He is open to coming to different shows. Yeah, he's been over here too, man. We had a lot of debates, man. We had well, not a lot. Well, we had few debates. You know, we have few debates. Rick has an agenda and tends to be anti. Exactly. Everybody, and that's what I mean. Like everybody knows what's his agenda. So I'm not discrediting him in anything else. I could maybe check him. I may know something that he knows about. Maybe he don't want to check. He don't want to be checked in person or not checked in person, but be challenged because it actually fucks up his business. You know what I'm saying? But everybody know he's anti out here and anti PPC, and that's why he will come up with numbers like that, and he would go spread those numbers to these channels that relate to his anti PPC, and that's what's going on right now. But it is what it is. If we already know that, that's why I don't give him the benefit of the doubt when it comes to the PBC Al Heyman. I don't give him the benefit of the doubt on that because I know his hate towards them. I know what he's trying to do. Andre Cancel, like, I rather question the truth over believe a lie. That too. The pay-per-view was a showcase card. It was a showcase card, but you know what I'm saying? People was interested in those individuals. They wanted to see Boots Ennis. They wanted to see Rashidi Ellis back in the ring. They wanted to see Boo Andre in 168. They wanted to see Gervonta Davis as well. Maybe they don't want to see Hector Luis Garcia. But these are names these are for the hardcore. That was hardcore. Everybody knew these names. You know what I'm saying? And everybody paid attention. And everybody in the boxing world was talking about this event. Everybody was talking about this event. He sounds like he's pretending to try to make Ryan the A-side for their fight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Even Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia have stated that Ryan Garcia is the A-side. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they flopped too. Flopped in one sense. Yeah, look, first you got to ask, Boxing Magic. First you got to ask, what was the success numbers when they in the boardroom? What is the success number? What are they trying to get? How do you know that they'd be like, you know what? If we get over 120K, that's a success because we're probably going to be breaking even. 60K, we break even. If it goes to 160, 150, that's a success number. If it goes to 200, 250, that's our number. If 300, that's our number. First, you got to know the number. See, we're not in the boardroom yet. Anything is a flop compared to Flo Mayweather. Anything is a flop compared to Mike Tyson. It's like you're setting the numbers up. You're setting this, you're trying to compare it, but you're already setting up this guy for failure. That's like when some people want to compare Roberto Duran in lightweight and Devin Haney. Who you think? Who you think? You're trying to compare a cement legacy to that. Ryan A-side Garcia. That's what I mean. Don't do it. Don't do it. Even Ryan knows that this guy is A-side. Why y'all do that? Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what's your agenda. I don't know. I don't know why y'all gotta go like that. I don't know why y'all want to swallow. I don't know, bro. What the yo, maybe the YouTube, maybe this community is turning y'all into a person. Like it's turning. Yo, this YTBC shit can make you turn into somebody that you never thought you could be. This shit is turning people way crazy, bro. Danny Medina, what's good? Both Ryan and Davis are both A-sides to me. It's an A-side fight. Put it that way. It's an A-side fight. But if Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia says that Gervonta Davis is an A-side, why would anybody even argue that he's the A-side? Come on, we know. Man, like, it's sad, bro. It's just sad, man. It's sad how people was just, it's all based on both sides, man. It's Davis is the A-side. We all know that Davis is the A-side. We all know it, man. Regardless who you pick who's going to win. But it doesn't even matter. Even if they fight, doesn't even matter. Really? Oh, Gervonta Davis A-side. No, Ryan's A-side. But just be real about it. Be real about it, man. Be real about it. Alex said, I love Ryan and I know he is a star, but I don't know how Ryan is the A-side when he has never been a pay-per-view event. Has Ryan ever sold out any arena? Has he done pay-per-view? Es como la gente, yo no entiendo la gente, que yo no entiendo la gente aquí ahora. I don't understand, bro. A-side don't matter because this fight not going the distance either way. YouTube toxic as hell. But I just want to see the fight. Me too. That's my agenda. I'm loyal to whatever the good fights are. That's dope as well. I want to know what's the reason though. I want to know what is it to you as a fan that Gervonta Davis did 350K and you don't like it, or 61K. What is it to you as a fan? What is that you want to argue whether it's 350K or 61K? What is it to you? What is it? Danny Medina, esta gente ya tan toqueado, tan loco, man, tan totado. Esa gente tan totado aquí. I think they forgot about boxing and they're so into the community. They're so into the YTBC. They're so into the channel host. They forget about boxing. They forget about what they really know. And now it's about, you heard what this person said. Now you heard what this person said. I agree with this person said. Fuck that other person. F this other channel. F this other host. And now they make their business analysis of channels, of narratives. And people are losing themselves. And they're losing themselves in this community. They are. A lot of people are losing themselves. They're battling two narratives that are wrong. And that's what it is. We all know that Gervonta Davis is a star. And I'm happy that Gervonta Davis is a star. I'm happy that Ryan Garcia is a star. I'm happy that Bam Rodriguez is going to be a major star. I'm happy that Virgil and Boost N is going to be a major star in futures to come. I'm happy that Teofimo Lopez is a star. I'm happy that Shakur Stevenson is more of an exciting fighter, and the matchup is going to be potential star. I'm happy that Devin Haney is doing his thing, and he's going to be a star. I'm happy that Anthony Joshua is still in the heavyweight division and still could has the opportunity to become a champion in the future. I'm happy that Deontay Wilder didn't retire and he's back in the ring. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that Keith Thurman and Errol Spence at least going to be fighting one another, even though that I'm not a fan of the non-title bout, but at least I'm going to see a good fight. It's better than Bud Crawford and David Avanesian. I'm happy, bro. I'm happy that Inoue and Stephen Fulton talking about fighting one another. I'm happy that David Benavidez and Caitlin Platten is going to be fighting in March. And I hope if it does go pay-per-view, it does 500K or more. I'm not going to be like, David Benavidez did 200K with Plant, and Canelo did this. How much with Canelo Plant? He don't deserve the Canelo fight. I'm glad that Alexander Usyk could fight Tyson Fury for the undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a boxing fan. I want to preserve the sport of boxing. But anyway, y'all already know, man. Tomorrow we're going. It's gonna be. I'm gonna have a special guest tomorrow. Special guest. We're gonna be talking about this as well. Can't miss it. Can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. or 8 p.m. Eastern time. Punch Run Boxing. Shout out to all the boxing content creators out there, whether you respect me or not, whatever, man. God bless you, your family, everywhere. Anybody that want to talk about me, God bless you, my brother. Love you, my brothers. God bless the fighters. Shout out to Rick Glazer. Shout out to everybody. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.